Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. This is gonna be super exciting video because personally I'm very excited because building agents is my day-to-day job, and I just wanted to share this update with you as soon as I heard this and put that into work. So right now, when we build agents, we basically go to Copilot Studio, click Create an Agent, and then manually add knowledge sources, topics, child agents, basically everything. I mean, they work, they provide like a user-friendly interface, but at the same time, if this is your day-to-day job, doing this again and again, it's I would say daunting. So Microsoft Power Cat team announced Cloud Skills for Copilot Studio that allows us to build Copilot Studio agents in Terminal or VS Code using these skills and just using basically natural language. And this is what we're gonna do today. So first of all, huge shout out to Microsoft Power Cat team, and I really appreciate them. By the way, this is their main blog channel that you can go ahead and constantly learn. They put every week they put new articles every week, but this one is special because this is called Skills for Copilot Studio, and this will really make your agent building journey way faster. So what we need, so first of all, you will need to install Cloud Code or GitHub Copilot CLI. You also need to have install VS Code, and then also install Copilot Studio extensions. Once you have this, you can go ahead and work with. But let's do this one step at a time. First of all, let's go to Copilot Studio and create a blank agent. So this is all we need in Copilot Studio side. And why we are doing this right now, it's recommended that you do this in Copilot Studio, and in the future, I'm sure this will change. And yeah, so we will just create a simple agent. And if you're like me, if you do a lot of demo and just create agent and don't rename them, uh, don't do that, because when you try to open them in VS Code, you will see hundreds of agents, and you don't want to have like 10 agent there on the name of agent. So let's click edit, and I'm gonna say cloud or Cloud Skills agent builder. Click save. That's all we need from Copilot Studio. Now I will go ahead and open VS Code. Okay, let me open a new file. Let's create a new folder. CS skills agent builder, create, open. Perfect. And yeah, let's now go to Copilot Studio extension, and we will need to clone agent. So when you click clone agent, you will see all the list of environments, and these are the developer environments I have. I will just click this, and then we have CS agent builder, and then open. It's cloning right now. Perfect, it's done. And if I come here, you can see this is just a simple agent. So we'll come back here, but now we need to do a few things. Let's copy the first plugin. This is for Marketplace, and then let's go to Terminal. So I assume you have already installed it, but if not, please install Cloud Code to use this. I'll just type Cloud, and then let's authenticate. And that's where I will paste the first one, the Marketplace one. Then hit enter, and then come back here, then take the second one, and then come back here, paste. I have already done this, so that's why it says it's already installed. And then next, it's gonna be a plugin. So we will need to make this auto updated so that we can get the latest ones. So let's go to Marketplace and Skills, and then from here, disable. So I don't need to disable this, but if you do this first time, this is gonna tell you enable auto update. So, and let's go back, hit enter. The second thing I will do, I will come back here. I will just copy this path and paste it here. And from here, um, I have a prompt. And while this is working, like it looks like you are installed the feature deb plugin app, Copilot Studio file open. What would you like to help with? That's where I'm gonna say Copilot Studio author. So if we go back to the file, all right, so we have three specialized agents here. One is Copilot Studio author. This allows us to build, develop agents. The one is test, and the other one is troubleshoot. I've been playing with all of these. They are truly amazing and they are working. And I think the one thing makes this unique because PowerCat team uses their own best practices. Maybe they are not public. Um, that's what it makes this very powerful and different from the other coding assistant tools. So this is it. I have like one prompt and I can just paste it here and hit enter, and this is gonna go ahead and start working based on the instructions. Like it's gonna create the HR assistant agent. It's gonna create the one topic, two topic, add knowledge, and so on. So let's see. This takes a little bit time. It's not that like hours. It's just 2, 3, 4 minutes. And yeah, edit Copilot Studio agent settings, instructions. I'm gonna say yes. So create a new Copilot Studio topic YAML file. Yes, I'm gonna say yes. And while this is working, if I take you here, let's go to open any topics. And if you look at here, let's say open topic, click more and click open code. This is the YAML file. So, so that's what we are trying to do now. We are using natural language with Claude Skills, and they basically create a YAML file. So create a new Copilot Studio topic. So as you can see, YAML file, hit enter. All right, that looks good. Agent instructions. You know what? I'm gonna actually add a SharePoint site. Use this as a knowledge source. By the way, if you have files in your device, you can also just drag them and drop it here. So add a knowledge source. Perfect. I'll just say yes. So here is the create knowledge directory. Say yes. So you can see the tokens that it's using right now. It's really nice seeing this transparently. All right, done. A knowledge source file was created. Yeah. So if we go ahead and check VS Code, so here is a knowledge and it just added. If I go to topics, we have one benefits, one PTO. Let's look at the agent. There is not enough instructions. I'm going to say add detailed instructions. I mean, ideally you would specify what kind of instructions, but here I'm just trying to show you what it can do. Perfect. What would you like? Tone for formal, or if you like, I can draft your own version. All right, let's click edit. So I might ask one more topic, which is I don't like adaptive cards, so I'll probably ask to add one more topic. So it looks like I've used lots of tokens, and yeah. All right, so here is the ident and persona, scope, out of scope, knowledge source, fallback, so on. And I'll just say one last time, add an adaptive card to help users submit a request or ticket, whatever you want to call it. But it's really good. Like, uh, if you specify this is gonna be far more efficient. So generate an insert adaptive card into Copilot Studio, say yes. Perfect, it's creating. So this is saying basically once it's creating, you can actually chat without interrupting Cloud's current work. While this is working, let's check out our instructions. Perfect, it's just added all these instructions. Yeah, okay, submit HR request. This is also ready. Looks like done. So, all right, employee name, employee. This is the adaptive card like placeholders. So now let's go ahead VS Code. You can check everything here. And yeah, I think it looks good. And once you are here, go to Copilot Studio extension and click basically, apply change to Copilot Studio. So hope everything will go smoothly and we will be able to deploy it. It deployed, push the change successfully. But if you get errors, I assume you will, this time you can just come back and use Copilot.studio, this time troubleshooting. So this one. And it's very, very effective. And yeah, so we pushed our change. Now if I come back here, let's refresh our screen. All right, here are the instructions. You are knowledgeable in the following areas. Excellent. And here is our, SharePoint site as a knowledge source. Let's go to topics. Submit HR request. Interesting. I might actually come back and publish it one more time. Looks like it created, but it didn't push the latest change. So let me come back here one more time because I can see that we have adaptive card here. All right, let me publish it one more time. Let's go back. Let's refresh one more time. Oh, all right. It's not applied for now, but yeah, it's interesting because when I play with it. It was able to create adaptive cards. Yeah. All right. So I think this is super helpful. Right now, I'm mostly practicing with topics, knowledge sources, instructions, and yeah, I'll try to work with more advanced use cases like adding child agents, connecting with connected agents, adding triggers, adding MCP tools, and so on. And I will share my experience with you. So, hope this was helpful. If you find this helpful, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and if you have any thoughts, comments, please put them in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.